Hi guys, today I'm taking you to the cozy country house where I spend a lot of my weekends. In this video I will show you around the house and the garden, do some physical work and relaxing activities, and at some point avoid getting shot. Welcome guys to the country house where I spend some of my weekends through the year. I thought it could be fun and relaxing to show you around. So let's get started with the living room, which is my favorite room. It's super cozy with the wood stuff that keeps us warm during winter. There is a bunch of blankets and pillows and some cool decorations that are mostly from antique shop. Like these two paintings. I love how fun and smiley she looks. Now, let's move to the room. It's my second favorite room in the house, and guys, let me tell you, I sleep like a baby in here. I don't know exactly why, but I get the best rest in here, and again, there is like some cool decorations. Those are mostly from flea markets in France. Like, we found this very beautiful oriental lamp. We also found this other beautiful Venetian lamp. And again, there is a painting of a lady, and I think she looks more friendly this time. And yeah, she's in front of the bed. She looks at me while I sleep. That's a bit creepy, but yeah, she's the keeper of the room. Now let's have a look at the garden. It's fall right now, so it's very moody, but I love this view. And behind me there is a house that I cannot really show you for privacy reasons, but I can show you the farm that's behind the house. It's a little white building you can see here on the right. So here is the farm. It's very old. There is a little garden in the center, and back in the days they used to keep animals in the farm, but now we use it mostly for storage, like to put the wood for the winter and stuff. And sometimes during summer I throw a party in here and it's a lot of fun. And through the door you can access to the pasture. In spring and summer we let a local farmer put his cows here so they can eat the grass, but it's November, so they are not here because it's too cold. They need to be inside at this time of the year. As you can see, there is some dead trees in the pasture, so I think it's time for some actions. 2 weeks ago, I started cutting this tree that fell earlier this year, unfortunately, and I needed to stop because halfway through, some mice jumped out of the trunk because they were living in this cavity. And guys, I swear it scared me so much. I wasn't expecting for some animals to jump out of this while I was cutting it. So this time around I really make sure they have left the building. I tapped on the tree and it was empty, so it was time to start cutting it again. I think over the last 2 years we had 3 trees falling, and it's mainly due to a disease that's happening to those trees in France. And also there was like some very bad weather that made them fall. So yeah, that's why I'm cutting them right now. But yeah, I really like to do some physical work here, and it's an old house, so you know there is plenty to do. So once I'm done cutting, I take my axe and cut them in smaller chunks, and I store them for next winter. After all that hard work, I decided to go for a walk. Around here it's mostly farmlands and forests, and what I absolutely love is that you can encounter sometimes deers. So obviously I really wanted to show you some, and after a while I was able to find them. There was this little group there. I wasn't really able to go much closer without them leaving, but if I zoom, we can see them. And there was a second group on that hill. I was super excited to find them, but the problem was that it's currently the hunting season here in France, and there was some hunters shooting all around. I don't think they got any deers, but it made the end of my walk very unsafe. Like, there is less and less hunting accidents in France, but they still exist. To go back home, I needed to go through this tiny forest, but I was hearing the hunter and their dogs in it, so I decided to wait. But it was getting darker and darker, so I decided to put my fluorescent yellow jacket on and to go in the forest. Once inside, I heard them shooting a lot, so I was basically walking, screaming in French, "Marcheur, tirez pas," which means walker, don't shoot. And hopefully I made it back to the village with a lot of adrenaline in my blood. To relax after that adventure, I decided to make a delicious French recipe for dinner that is called rougail saucisse. It's from the French island La Réunion. In the evening, I love to do some relaxing activities by the fire. Sometimes I play Xbox. I'm a big fan of Halo Infinite right now. It reminds me of my childhood. I used to absolutely love this game, especially the first one on the first Xbox. Lately, I started doing puzzles. I would say that it's very relaxing, but I'm not very fast at it. Like, let me show you my progress after, I think, 3 hours. I've only barely finished the edges, so maybe I will have this finished at the end of the winter, I hope. So yeah, that was a day with me in the French countryside. I hope you found this video relaxing. It's the first time I'm trying to do this kind of vlog, so let me know what you think of it. I wish you a nice day or a good night, and I see you on the next one. Bye.